and first team, best team after Team Vi went into about a 30-minute victory in Game 1 off the backs of a pretty hard Jace carry from Frontlash, who is going to end up being the player of the game from Game 1. Makes you wonder if we might see Jace in the ban phase of the 6th game. We'll see. But for now, we're going to get started rolling into it. We're going to switch sides. First team, best team has chosen red side for this game, opting to maybe get that last counter pick, saying the first pick isn't as important. We want to counter pick a lane.
Yeah, and also they have General Dill back in the mid lane. So we're definitely going to see a couple of different picks here. We were talking about maybe that maybe first team, best team opting for the triple ban on Frontlash, but not exactly the best of moves, but at the same time, you can kind of make the case that you can't really ban out General Dill at the same time. So, maybe putting Frontlash on a 4th pick wouldn't be the worst, but it doesn't seem like it as they ban out the Anivia from General Dill.
I've been hearing talks about General Dill and his Anivia. I haven't seen it, and I won't see it, but I've been hearing talks that it's his flavor of the month, if you will. Looks like bans from Team Vi going to stay pretty stagnant. The Graves, the Maokai. I would imagine... What was their last ban? I would imagine a Kog'Maw ban again.
Kog'Maw.
I don't see a reason for them to change too much. The question for me is, what can you do about Frontlash? Frontlash has shown that he is such a strong top laner, and that if he gets that little bit of a lead, whether it's just some CS lead or getting first blood lead in that last game, give him an inch, he'll take a mile. Like, he can take over a game, and he's done it multiple times, whether it be on Rumble, on Fiora, and now he's done it on Jace. It really makes me wonder what first team, best team can do to counter that. And last game, they thought they had the answer because they had a good level 3 gank from Dobrocious, had a good chance at it, but it just got counter ganked. And so now you got to maybe find some different ways. One of the things a lot of the pro junglers talk about is switching up their pathing and sometimes just doing something different just for the sake of doing it differently so that you're not as predictable. And they're going to ban away the Jace. So they're going to leave open the Rumble. I don't know that Metro Falco plays it, so it'd be tough to pick it away. This does also leave the Poppy potentially for a first pick for Frontlash. A couple different wrinkles we could see here. And it actually... it left the Twitch open too. I didn't see that. So
Sadistic on Twitch.
This does leave both the Poppy and the Alistar. If Gert wants to take the Alistar, take it back. The champion that he calls his own. If he wants to take that back here on this pick, he can. Theatrix could pick his AD carry here. If he wants, he's got the counter pick opportunity. It's just a matter of if they want to get a power pick in a different lane.
Yeah, I don't know. The thing is that if Metro Falco picks out the Poppy, he knows the Rumble's coming out, so maybe they can try and get something to go around that, possibly. But Poppy versus Rumble, I don't think Poppy wins that matchup, if I'll be honest.
It's very tough, let's put it that way, especially against a good Rumble player, which Frontlash is. I wouldn't mind seeing... I know Metro Falco has like a pocket pick Rise, and I know it's not necessarily the style that they've been playing this year. They only pulled that out once, I think. But I want to see something different. I think the tanks don't work as well against Frontlash when he's on some of these hard carries at pressuring that advantage that he has.
No.
And we're going to see the Alistar, and we're going to see a Xin Zhao out of
Frontlash. That's not... If Frontlash goes ahead and picks the Poppy here, that's going to spell disaster. That's going to spell absolute disaster, because Inshao will never be able to gank the Poppy unless the W is down.
The only thing that would open up if Frontlash takes the Poppy is it would give Metro Falco a chance to maybe take that Rise and get into a strong lane for himself that he can potentially outplay.
I just don't think Rise Top is... I don't think Rise Top is strong right now, if I'm going to be completely honest, though. And the second pick, Lulu, probably going over to Merriman. Lulu being really strong.
He's played at mid lane and he's played at jungle. I doubt we're seeing a jungle Lulu here, of course, but it could also be going his way. That's going to be a pretty strong flex pick that they can utilize. Moving on, and a Hecarim for Sir Everett's, a good champ for him. He's like playing it, had some good performances on it. What do you want to see out of here, out of first team, best team? Because so far we've got two two pretty good changes. I don't want to say good. They're like good as in like positive necessarily, but good as in like they're large changes.
Mm-hmm.
The Alistair Frigert going on a comfort pick, always gonna like that. And then the Xin Zhao pickup, which might be the first play we've had on him. I don't completely remember. I know we haven't had a lot of plays on Xin Zhao.
Yeah. Honestly speaking, the theatrics wouldn't go amiss by picking Ezreal here, and try and instead opt for the I want to play safe into that Twitch Lulu, the possible Twitch Lulu, because General Dill could take mid. I don't see why he would, but in any case, the Rumble and the Caitlyn on the side of so Metro Fox is actually going to take away the Rumble.
And this is going to be the question and this is always what I kind of caution people with just picking away things. We've seen two teams actually do that recently with Nautilus, where the top laner has a pretty strong performance on Nautilus, and then they pick away the Nautilus in the next game. But because they're just not as well versed on that champion, they pick it away for a support role both times. Because they're not as well versed on that champion as a support, the performance isn't where it needs to be. And if Metro Falco can play this Rumble and can train, Frontlash at this point is left with, like, if we're talking about the champions that he's played, and he's played well consistently throughout the split, he's left with Poppy.
Aurelia. I was just about to say that.
The Aurelia's so there's the Aurelia pickup, and it's going to be on Frontlash to make his own leads.
Well,
but it's a lot harder of a lane to make his own.
If he hits
harder
it
of a
down,
lane.
he can carry a lot. Kind of like the Jace. The Ace Soul, maybe we've seen don't do it.
So that does confirm it's going to be a Lulu support. That's going to be an annoying bot lane. I hesitate to say Ezreal is the best pick here for Theatrics, because Ezreal's lane phase is just so poor, and Alistair's lane phase, especially into a Twitch Lulu, is just so poor.
I guess Avaris wouldn't be the worst
they have the
either.
They have the Caitlyn already.
Oh yeah.
So he does already have the Caitlyn. So that's exactly what I was talking about. It's a very lane dominant AD carry. And it's going to be the Ahri for Sivan.
That's hit or miss. That's hit or miss as well, because he can't. The charm is great against the Aurelian Soul, but you can't textbook it. Like you can't just go in and expect to land the charm, because General Dill could actually land his form of CC with the star as well. I think that's such a versatile lane, and it just really depends on if Debrosius can get those ganks in, especially against Aurelian Soul. Because if you CC Aurelian Soul, then you shouldn't exactly have a lot of problems, and then Ahri could follow it up with the charm. But
the only benefit in that is that if that plays out first, Sivan hits the charm while General Dill hits the stun, the only benefit it gives is that that Sivan's going to lose. Bring it back. The only benefit for Sivan that it will give is that the DPS is gone, because the orbs don't continue to go around. I pretty much just said what you said.
Yeah, that's what I was just.
I got you. I'm tired. Give me a break.
But yeah, so it just depends if they can land the chain CC. And it depends on how good Metro Falco can. Because honestly speaking, Metro Falco should be able to push Aurelia out of lane, especially early before she gets levels on the W, which is, I believe, is not the Equilibrium Strike.
Hit 10 style.
Yeah, the hit 10 style. Before Frontlash can get points on the hit 10 style and get the Triforce on deck. So it's just going to be a really versatile matchup, and I honestly think Sir Everett's has the best interest in going top lane here and giving Frontlash a little bit of a lead, just like he did last time. To be completely honest, because Debrosius is probably going to look for the same thing.
Sir Everett's only really had to go top once, and then Frontlash was able to win lane off of that alone.
I wouldn't say that, but yeah. I wouldn't say he outright won lane by then, but
he had the advantage. But like Sir Everett's going once kind of solidified it. I don't know that Frontlash would have gotten the first blood then when he did. I'm fairly confident he wouldn't have been able to turn the onto Debrosius on the Elise. He would have been able to survive gank. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he would have gotten the first blood kill. That's like Sir Everett's getting the counter gank in that situation was really, I think, what solidified it.
I guess. But the thing is that he didn't get fed off of top lane. He got fed off of a lot of the kills that he got in the mid lane, and that was no extension of what Sir Everett's did. But that's That's semantics at
Fair
that
enough.
point. That's semantics at that point. But looking at this game now, Sir Everett really just has to do the same things to make sure that Debrosius doesn't come in and just outright kills Aurelia, especially early. Aurelia not exactly having the best movement outside of the minion wave. Can engage very well. Yeah, can engage very well, but getting out of the fights is a little bit of an issue for her. So we're gonna have to see how Front Lash plays. I understand from what General Dill said in the past that Aurelia is actually a really good comfort pick for Front Lash. I think that's his go-to comfort pick. If he doesn't feel anything else, he'll go straight to the Aurelia. So so Metro Falco really can't just let him do whatever he needs to do in lane, much like the Jace. So I'm excited to see that. And then something that we haven't talked about as well is Sadistic on the Twitch.
Oh my gosh.
Sadistic has only gotten Twitch once this entire LCS, during the entire LCS regular season, and he went fucking bananas on that freaking champion.
The game for it, if I remember right. I think I was casting that game.
Yeah, and he went freaking bonkers on that game. And what happened after that? It started getting banned out again. So, I mean, Sadistic on the Twitch, definitely going to be a big playmaker here, especially against a Debrosius that has to come in. Gert is going to have to initiate, and so if he just kites as well as he's been kiting this entire split, there should be no reason for him to lose this lane and can carry his team here.
Well, it's their late game insurance. Like, Team Vi has a very strong mid game power spike with two Triforce users, and Front Lash and Sir Everett's on the Irelia and Hecarim, both fairly strong in the mid game. Give them a Triforce and give them a squishy target, and they're just gonna go to town. But the thing that's notable about a lot of Triforce users that they will fall off towards the late game. But at that point, it's the Twitch is time to carry anyway, and so it's really just a late game insurance policy to if we don't get through mid game ahead, we've still got the Twitch, we still got that in our back pocket that we can count on. And I think that's smart. They've got some solid early power out of the Aurelian Soul, some solid mid game power, and some pretty strong late game power. I think it's pretty well rounded comp in all honesty.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just a lot. They have the AoE potential from the Rumble. They have the pick potential from the Ahri and Debrosius on the Xin Zhao. But the Xin Zhao has to go in, and that's the only thing that really bothers me. Is that Xin Zhao has to go in to get those damages, unless they can get the pick from the Alistar, in which case that's the best case scenario, or the Ahri and just absolutely burst someone in like 2 or 3 seconds. But in a team fight, it's just not going to work.
And it's kind of the opposite of what I was saying with the Elise pick, where the Elise is one of the best junglers for early ganking because she's got that level 3 stun, good damage. Xin Zhao has all of that too. He's got level 3, he's got a knockout, pretty good CC, good engage potential, solid damage. The difference between the two champs, though, is that Xin Zhao has to go in, exactly as you were saying, and it makes it a little bit more dangerous for the Brocious to go in and level 3 gank in Aurelia, as opposed to on the Elise, where you can shoot your cocoon if you miss it and you walk away. On Xin Zhao, if you go in and you don't get the kill, you're not walking away, you're going to get killed. Like, somebody's dying in that scenario.
I don't know. Greg, what do you make of these team comps?
I don't think Greg's back yet.
That's a lie. I just saw his mic light up.
Oh, I'm here, baby.
Yeah. What do you think of
I've been
these team
analyzing
comps?
this whole time. I've just been listening. I mean, I don't know. I really think the Lulu is something that can't go underestimated. I mean, if you think about this Ahri trying to make the pick on the Twitch of the Aurelian Soul, I mean, that polymorph in itself completely counteracts everything. Plus Front Lash just going Ignite top. That's a lot of damage there. So
yeah, he generally does go Ignite top, trying to go for that killing. Like I said, he's that confident on the Aurelia and I guess he's that confident against the Rumble too, because he plays both those champions. So I think he has a pretty good idea. He's not exactly going in blind to this situation, nor is he going to give up on this situation fairly easily. So I don't know, kind of excited as well. So, but yeah, I mean, I guess we haven't talked about that. How Lulu's pretty much been literally been voted support of the month for March so far. Just with the polymorphs and the fact that he's going to be able to keep Sadistic safe that entire time. Or hell, you could even go for the Wombo with Sir Everett's whenever he charges in and get the double knockup with the wild growth as well. So there's just there's a lot to do. And Xin Shao, and I mean, it's all going to come down to Xin Shao. You can mark my words. It's going to come down to this Xin Shao and how safe he can play and how well he can get these picks off and get out alive. Because if you're going 1-for-1 every single time, it's just not going to help you.
Now wait a second. Who voted that Lulu was support of the month? Did you choose that vote?
Yeah, I did.
That's not a democracy.
And
I vote for Eve support.
Eve support. Yeah, the 13-4 Eve support. How could I freaking forget?
It's something funny. Eve support is my vote.
Eve support is
funny.
Fighting vote.
What's its win rate? 0-1.
Eric, Eve or Lulu?
You know my answer to that question.
Eve it is.
Nope.
Alright, so we're gonna see any level 1s from here? I don't think so. They could. Team Vi could, in fact, with the Aurelian Soul Star. To be completely honest. Xin Shao, level 1 isn't exactly the worst. And Metro Falco's not going to be down there as well. So, I mean, they could go for the early lead here. Sadistic has a lot of damage on Twitch early as well, so.
What do you think?
I just think the rest of Team Vi's level 1 is too weak. Hecarim level 1's not that strong. Early level 1's not that strong. Lulu level 1's okay.
Excuse me? He has the stars.
Like you beat me?
I said Aurelia, not Aurelian
Oh,
Soul.
really?
This is gonna get confusing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about to.
Aurelian Soul.
Aurelia's Soul.
Aurelia's Soul?
Aurelian Soul.
Is it
Like,
held
really
in
close to the second.
Thresh's Lantern right now? Get it?
What?
Because it's a soul.
Choked on the third round.
30 seconds.
And
know.
Thresh collects souls. Shut up, okay? Yo, I'm tired, you guys.
What are you talking about? It's only 11 o'clock where you're at.
I see you.
I'm tired.
Oh my god.
It's been a long day, dude. I've done so much.
Eric, we've literally been playing League together this entire day. I don't want to hear it.
Wow.
Technically, I did some yard work.
That's it.
Got me. Destroyed. Exposed.
You don't even have a yard.
Same, I don't have a yard either.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, now I don't have to do yard work. In any case, we're really falling off track here. Oh my god.
This is why I love casting with these two guys, because we can have fun and still deliver a phenomenal performance. So we're gonna actually see a different start this game. It's not gonna be the same mirrored start that we saw earlier, where essentially then both junglers met top lane at the same level. We're seeing a potential actually for a blue Gromp Red? Maybe blue Gromp Wolves Red or something here out of Dobrocious. While Sir Everett's did and then he's basing? What happened?
You see, I was gonna actually say that he smited the blue when he didn't need to, and yeah, and then he couldn't finish off the wolves. I was gonna say something about that.
He's still level 1.
Wait, why is he still level 1?
What? Hold on, I'll go back and I'll figure out what happened.
Yes, please do. Does Aurelia have the blue buff? I don't think so.
He has a... No, because he has a CS.
Metro Falco lost that. Goodbye. True damage. True damage is too strong. So in any case, so early kill off to front lash on the Aurelia. That doesn't bode well at all. But Degrassi is actually coming in from the jungle. I'm gonna try and look for something on Sadistic. No, it looks like they're just gonna back off though.
Well, I figured out why Sir Everett's base is because he didn't buy.
I don't know how to explain it.
Ah, well
So
then.
he didn't have the jungle item to be able to get level 2.
Debrosius actually pulling the exhaust out of Nurma. He's gonna go ahead and take the blast cone out of there. Not bad. Get the summoner spell for it. Doesn't really burn much from it. Greg, I need your shout casting. Where are you?
I'm not even caught up yet. What time are you guys at?
40, 41,
Okay,
42.
So I just know.
Dude, I think my mic has been like broken this whole time. I think I just fixed it.
Oh,
Were you
okay,
really talking
cool.
that entire
Yeah,
time?
you.
I was talking that entire time.
I didn't. I straight up didn't hear you, so I guess so.
I'm tilted.
So,
Makes
It's okay,
sense.
we didn't want to listen to you anyways.
so it's a little bit. I don't know. It's very fortunate for Sir Everett
I like.
that his top lane was able to get the good early solo
There's a
play,
way to beat it.
considering that his early pressure went
Falco,
down.
why are you fighting, my man?
Yeah.
Farm, my guy.
Yeah, hits and style is just really doing a number
Use your
there.
harpoons to farm. Yeah. Yeah, he's just trying to make trades with them. He should be using his harpoons to get this farm. Rough
Yeah.
time up there.
I mean, we said it was gonna be a rough time, especially with the knowledge that Funlash has. Ooh, Savon.
Sir
yeah.
Everett might be going for a play here on the rebuff of the Brochus. Who's gonna smite it away? And Sir Everett did get that. He got the smite off.
Hey, the heck
runs
on that
away.
steal.
There's a window to it.
That's a good way to make up
Can
for
I
a
kill myself?
interesting level one.
That hurts the
T-Broch is
burst
going to
slot.
just turn and try and make a play top. This is a little bit sketchy because they know he was here and now he doesn't have his red buff. He's going to go and get the flashlight, flashes the
Yeah,
ball,
got him.
He will get the knock,
Hey.
and Bill will go over to D-Broches. A good play there by D-Broches to make something early happen. Where Zin's out the champion that we said, you know, it can get the early ganks off, but you've got to be able to get that kill. Got to have the damage. I think going top for that was really smart because if you go top, you have a Rumble there. Rumble's going to have the damage to back it up as long as you can get that CC down. And we actually see a pretty large CS lead right now against this Twitch, kind of playing this lane a lot differently, and a lot, honestly, better. than last game.
Oh, nice dodge by Savon. But it looks like he's gonna.
But he's getting bopped.
Oh my god.
Getting bopped.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No way.
he just take
Oh.
2 tower shots.
All right.
But he ends up blowing the flash. Had Sivan dropped the ignite, it would have been a kill. And we got front lash going in a half health Metro Falco who had not yet faced. So it's not a huge deal as long as he can get to his tower and recall safely. Go base. This one's gold. He's sitting on 1600 right now, which is a pretty good chunk of change. You can either go into, depending on what you're rushing, you can get your haunting guys, or you could get gunblade part. What's it called? I should know this. Hextech revolver.
There you go.
I play Kennen and I don't know the name of that damn item. Come on. And it looks like he's actually going to start. He's going to opt into the components of haunting guys as well as boots of speed. Getting the boots. I don't necessarily think that's an awful choice.
You know, Brutes of Speed. I would honestly go. I'd get Tabai.
Having boots against an Aurelia is never a bad idea. To help you out, especially if she's already got boots.
True.
He's getting a good farm lead down here on this Caitlyn though. 59
Oh, yeah.
farm already. At 7 minutes is not too shabby.
Oh, nothing shabby about that at all. Nothing shit.
I expect Master Falco to go Ninja Tabai to help him out with that lane. If he doesn't go Ninja Tabai, it's going to be a rough, even more rough situation for him.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that some of the players in this LCS need to think through a little bit more is boot choice selection.
Yeah, definitely.
We see a lot of different boots used. I usually fall back onto either the boots of swiftness or the market trade based on what I'm playing, and based on what I'm against. But we see a lot of top laners opt to go into mobility boots. I just don't like. Sometimes there's good situations for some boots and some for the other. And we're gonna see a big all in here from Front Lash. He's already got Metro Falco down onto no health. He's gonna get the equalizer down. It will eventually just push some of the CS out. Probably put it backwards. Had he put it the other direction, he could have gotten the rest of the CS so that maybe it doesn't really all to the tower. But yeah, that's rough. C-Van gonna hit a nice charm on General Dill, but then he's gonna get
He's taking a lot of minion damage.
taking
A lot of minion damage. Right
Ooh.
as you.
That's gonna be dropped. It's gonna be a kill.
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah.
But Sir Everett is here, and he's gonna get the freest kill of his life.
Of course, the best team got Dragon too. Yeah, I mean,
All the while, we're gonna see Cloud Drake heading over to first team best team.
Yo, Eric, you're still behind, dude.
yeah, you are.
gosh, I was caught up.
Nah.
Meanwhile,
No, yeah.
I think that's something big there. Sunlash is picking up another kill in this Aurelia, going in on Metro Falco right now. 1 auto attack, 2 auto attack, the reset there. Man. And he has no health potions. Oh, but Zin's coming up right now. DeBroche is trying to make something happen. Is not gonna walk over Ward. They know something's up, so he's gonna back out.
What's the time at right now for you guys?
56, 57, 58.
See, now I'm ahead of you by a second. My computer needs to get its crap together.
How are you ahead? We're live.
I don't know.
What are you talking about? How can you be 1 second in the future?
Yo, I am Dr.
You broke this game.
But if I'm a second ahead,
Well, but technically you're 3 hours behind all of us.
well,
Hey, time zone Joe.
that's true.
Wow.
And it's even
It
funny.
really is late for you, isn't it? Holy crap.
Oh, here goes
the
the Reverend.
engage going on.
Oh, Savan is smited. He ulties. He gets last ulti away, but it still hits him. Savan's got to use the second part of his ultimate. He does get away there. Metro Falcon getting engaged on top lane. Has to flash away.
I almost would have rather been laning against the Jace than an Aurelia.
That's not true.
Especially front lashes with
That's not true at all.
Aurelia.
I would much rather face that Aurelia than that Jace.
I guess for me, part of it is I've never laned well against an Aurelia.
I guess. I mean, I laid against that Aurelia, so I guess I have a little bit of bias there. Oh, nice little blast counter. However, it's looking like he might go down. Nice.
Good
Followers, man. He's trying. Oh, he gets 2. Oh, the blast code stops. So himself with Savan.
Wait,
That's
what?
a 2. He picks up the kills though with the Ari. Sadistic is trying to get the damage in. Savan is going to go down. Now Sadistic is by himself, but no, he's going to go down. But the Roche is going to try to do something here. They're trying to get on Aurelium. He's just going to use his escape. But a 3-for-1, not the trade first team, best team was looking for to try to get this gold lead back.
No, and Merman actually died with the wild growth off cooldown. So, not sure what happened there. You know, I'm surprised he didn't try and opt into wild growth either himself or the Hecarim to try and get out of that situation, or at least to get a couple of knockups in order for Dylan to do a lot more damage. So, I don't know.
I think there was a little bit of miscommunication on who was flanking who there, because General took that blast cone, and then effectively took himself a little bit further away from Sivan, who was able to then just turn on to Sir Everett's and Mirrorman and get that double kill with her Orb of Deception. Is that the other Deception, right?
Yeah.
Yay! I did a thing!
I get too excited now.
I get too excited over freaking everything.
Whoa there.
Whoa. Whoa.
Eric, stop feeding.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. And we are going to see a Haunting Guard start out of Metro Falco. I don't hate that. I think Leandry Storm's a very strong item on Rumble. I like it on him. The only thing I will say is it might have been nice to have gone for the Proto Belt early, so he has a little bit better mobility against the Aurelia. For moments like
I think
this,
he's dead.
where Aurelia can just all in. I think so too.
I'm just like, man, I think he's dead.
I mean,
Oh,
we got
Marion taking
engaged
a lot of
on-
damage. He gets stunned by Outstar. The ultimate Sadistic
He's
blocks
gonna
it.
hold out.
Theatrix has red
Sadistic's
buff
gonna block
though. 1 auto attack, 2 auto attacks. The E's using Sadistic to heal.
Oh!
She's trying to go on the poison. The Spud's taking him down. Kurt's going in now. He uses the ultimate, but he's by himself.
Gets out of mana.
Be a bad trade for him. He gets slowed.
Now he has red buff.
He's going in. He's chasing. That's another kill to Sadistic.
Oh no. Don't do it to him.
Oh, damn. Not able to get that last.
That's how you take 2 words, boys. Oh, good job. No, he's alive. Oh no, now he's dead.
Oh, rest in peace.
This is why you take 2 words, boys and girls. Don't go Deathfire Touch. Deathfire Touch, not even once. Brought to you by Sebastian. Anyways,
Who went that fire Dutch?
the Ari.
Oh, it's a Thunder Lords.
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't know. That's what
Use all your burst.
And we got a
I'm saying.
pretty significant now 2.5k gold lead coming out, and for a little while there, the bulk of that gold lead was on the front lash, but now some of that leads in the bot lane too.
Oh, goodbye, Metro. Oh, he didn't opt to ulti. He probably could have killed him there, but no.
Oh, wow. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. Theatrics is still up in gold over Sadistic. That farm lead coming in handy, even with the first blood tower, or the first brick, if you will, going over to Sadistic.
Yeah, but
I'm surprised by that.
He's only 2 minions ahead of gold. Gold-wise is like 2 minions.
Up. He's 150 up, so that's like 5.
Okay, my bad.
He's a wave up.
A wave.
Hey, a wave can make a difference, man.
Apparently it's enough in this situation.
Just ask Nami. Waves can make a big difference.
Oh my god.
Boo!
Stop.
I thought that was a good one. Come on.
What?
I thought that was a good fun.
Yo, the next time we do this Inferno Slay, can we have like a comedy session or a comedy hour for Eric? So he can get it out of his system before the freaking semis.
I mean,
Is
I'll
that
be playing
really
in
it, though?
semis, so.
My gosh.
Not playing in both semis, obviously, Eric.
Touche.
Oh my gosh, Red just going in. Metro Falco's overheated. He hits the flash
Flash.
away. He still doesn't have the equalizer, but he's just too low to use it now.
He needs to use this on this next wave.
Oh my gosh, that grab damage. Ari trying to get away. Uses one ulti, two ulti, trying to use the orb. Not going to get it. Does still have the charm.
He's gonna pop the ghost from Sir Everett,
Oh
though.
my god, all the poisons. Oh, and the
And actually, Metro
and
Falco is
finish it off.
surprisingly going to be able to pick up the sword. Front Lash not going to die from there. So he still picks up the CS number, but now he's down 52 CS and 4 kills. It's a rough life for a Rumble in the top lane right now.
Metro, why would you go Sork Boot? You're dying. Go Ninja Tabi. Please stop the violence.
Oh, he's on the crap. What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's not much AP up there. It's going to be hard.
I apologize.
Oh, that's
That was
He- he-
rude.
this
oh,
point-
that's his own attack.
He at this point needs Front Lash to misplay in order to get like even a good trade in his favor. And really as a champion, it's really hard to misplay because you auto attack him. Like give her the
There it
lead.
goes. Uh-oh,
Game.
Rocha seems to be caught out. It's a good switch. He's not going to go in here. Just going to back out through the pink ward that's there. See Van might see an opportunity to go in. Charm sees it to farm.
Charm to farm, baby.
There it is. Just a little bit of vision trying to get here. Poor Metro Falco, he's about to die again. Goodbye! One ultimate, two ultimate, the equalizer's used.
Didn't even use Ignite.
Oh, but they make a pick on Dill here. The charm lands on him. The Ignite is sticking to Brocious to save the alive damage. He's going to go down. Kurt's going and trying to make a play. He does have the ultimate stack here. We're still the hit.
1v3.
Savannah's going to go down now as well, it looks like. And another kill for coming over Statistics. Savannah uses the ultimate to get away. Theatrics is there. Not really going to do much. Just 4 minutes of advice still available. And Fromash at the same time is just pushing top.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just it's a rough life right there. It's a rough life for Metro Falco.
I mean, you're in a situation right now if you're first team, best team. Your 1v1 lane can't survive, and your 4v4 can't survive. It's hard. It's hard to determine what you can do in this situation. Because Metro Falco's going to feel like, well, I can't farm. I can't really team fight because I don't have the gold to be effective. But anywhere I go, Front Lash is there, and he kills me every time. On the rest of the 4, they're trying to make these picks from these plays. Now we're going to see. Bye-bye to Bruce.
That's a 5-0 in a row. You don't walk up to that.
There just wasn't vision of it.
Yeah.
They just didn't know that she was there.
Fromash is taking everything. Metro Falco's coming in. This is one opportunity. He lands the second one. The Flame Spitter's coming out. Getting the damage on Jill. He's going to go down. Meanwhile, Fromash from the back right. This is a bad fight coming out for first team, best team. We're all going to go down here by getting killed. Kills left and right. There's a heck drum on the back line. Just going to opt to push mid here, I guess. Not there. There's an option yet.
Fromash is so huge again.
barring the one play that happened early that led to a triple kill, going over to first team, best team. This is like some of the cleanest league we've seen from Team Vi. All split. Every lane is doing their job. Everybody is ahead of their lane opponent. This is going to be a Rift Herald, since it's not 20 minutes in and they can't take Baron, like both Sebastian and I were trying to say at one point. That just makes Frontlash that much more scary. Ugh. And like we were saying, like
What a
this team
troll.
has an insanely strong mid-lane power spike, or mid-game power spike. They haven't even really completely hit that yet, because Cerevic is still not finished his Triforce yet. So their mid-game power is still going to get even stronger as soon as Cerevic finishes that, which is right now shocking. And it's at the same time that Sadistic has finished his Infinity Edge. Like, Team Vi is very scary right now.
Yeah,
They
and
have a
also,
lot of damage.
and also Frontlash, once he backed, he's going to go ahead and finish off that Bork as well. He's sitting right now on 2,800 gold. So that's
That's
going
gotta
to
be it.
Oh, goodbye, Dubrosius. Aww. You know, you want to talk about how broken Jace's damage is? Frontline, Aurelia's Q is fucking stupid. Okay, it's on hit, and it just chunked that man out for about a third of his health. Like, come on, please.
I mean, let's take it back and think a second though. She's got Triforce already. She's got Rift Herald buff. Fed to Oblivion. Jace can put out that type of damage level 1.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm saying both of those abilities are freaking broken.
Okay, I'll agree with both of them being broken. I'll give
He
you that.
literally just.
I don't know that I can agree that the Aurelia Q is more broken than the Jace Q. What?
Anyway.
We're agreeing. I think we're agreeing.
Yeah, I think we're agreeing as well. In any case.
I think you're both noobs.
You know, that's probably
I
fine.
can't deny that.
I'll take that one. Oh, Sadistic has damage. Is he dead?
Oh! The
Oh!
Ignite! Oh, the little shield! The whip.
Dubrosius doesn't have flash.
Nice too. So did Bruce.
Wait, what? Why are you?
Bruce coming in though. Goodbye.
Later.
Oh no! No, the red smite.
The red suit!
No, he's dead.
So,
Oh, he's gonna
one
lose.
last going in up here. Falco uses the equalizer. Actually, not a bad equalizer, but Frontlash is 9-1 and literally does not even care.
Metro needs one thing that for Metro for Rumble that I think would be a good thing to help him just play. A couple of these times he's died, he's just thrown the equalizer like right as he's dying. And if you're gonna do that, just throw it on a minion wave and just hopefully take away any potential for us. Not any potential, but take away the potential for his body to come. Because he's thrown it down a lot of times, like where the fight's happening, and it's not gonna do enough damage to get the kill at that point. But it will do enough damage to clear a minion wave. And so if you're in that situation and you're playing Rumble, just clear the wave with it. Oh, bye. Oh my god, their damage is popping.
That's so much damage. She's still going. He's like, yeah, let me just walk between these turrets right quick. Let me get these.
Take it for about
get
8
this
shots.
double.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Metro Falco's the equalizer here, but literally we're not playing and have.
Oh no! That would have been so rude. It just walked up. Oh, okay. Well,
The standard of the edges. He knows that this is going to the ultimate comes out for Lulu, keeping him alive. Oh, here comes efforts, taking down the Azure from Caitlyn.
is that game?
I think it almost end right here.
Only Dirt's alive. They have a minion wave though. Oh, they have one coming into the base now. Oh, Savannah's alive too. Oh, there's 3 alive.
They're
They're
gonna
back out. No
probably
pings at all, just communication through chat.
Yeah.
They're probably just gonna play it slow. Go take Baron. They could probably take Baron right now. They're healthy enough, and they got the Lulu shield, and Aurelia's got sustain enough that they could probably just go take it.
Oh my god. He's so huge right now. Frontlash is just in the driver's seat these 2 games. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna carry these 2 games, guys. Just sit back, have some popcorn, watch me play League of Legends, and you know, I'll bring us to semis real quick. Frontlash is just so dominant. Oh my god.
I feel like, yeah, like General Dill could almost play with one hand and still do what he needs to do to allow Front Lash to carry right now. That's how efficient
dive,
Front Lash
man,
is doing
top
his
dive.
job. Right? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude, when you have an 11-1 Aurelia, and not to discount Sir Everett, has made a lot of really good plays from the spectrum around the map. And an 11-1 Aurelia can pretty much just do whatever she wants at this point.
Sir Everett still hasn't finished his full jungle item yet. He's went Triforce and Spear Visage before he's gotten his Cinderhold.
Yeah, there's no reason to, really.
Right.
Why do you need it? Especially when you can just get those items too quickly.
Right. If you got the gold,
Oh, Twitch's covered stealth did. Nope, just by itself. They're gonna get Dragon, looks like here instead.
That's an interesting choice from Front Lash. I would have thought he maybe would have gone for the Spirit
Oh,
Massage.
sadistic! Oh man, popping the rat-a-tat-tat, but the back went off already. So I will remember this one.
you'll
I'll
get the
too
crap out of
enjoy.
Yeah, and right now Team Vi just taking over the entire map. Front Lash is one-shotting minions at this point.
Yeah.
It's a matter of time at this point. I mean, unless you dedicate all 5 of your champions, land every single form of CC onto Front Lash all at once, maybe you have a chance. But
even then, because of the Aurelia passive, it's so hard for that to make a difference.
yeah, 2 inhibs down, 25 minutes in.
Ouch.
Yeah,
much.
it looks like this is just gonna be it. They're just too far ahead. I mean, the goal for them is just huge.
And they're not even gonna mess with Baron. They're just gonna go
Oh
right
my
onto the
gosh,
next
the
tower.
Aurelian soul damage, the stance coming out. We're Flash is picking up the kill, they're still trying to fight here. Kurt's tanking, not taking enough to get 5 of them. Double kill for Front Lash.
Is this gonna be the Penta?
Well, the
Aurelia
Atrix is
Penta?
doing a lot of damage though.
It's looking like it's
Charge
not.
gonna miss. Looks like they're just gonna end the game here. Maybe they try to pick up some kills.
One of
Yes,
the
they are. They're
quickest
gonna try to pick up
moves
some kills. Up with the berry means he's gonna end. Oh, he's gonna go down.
All in all, a 25-minute victory, 27-7.
You kicked me. I'm ready to
Incredibly
go.
clean. I don't know that we even need to have a vote for player of the game for this game.
Yeah, the more
I'm sure the damage charts will confirm my suspicions that Front Lash is probably off the charts again.
Dude, I love the double game Aurelian Soul.
Almost 1,000 damage a minute in a 25-minute game. Dang.
Dude, that was a well played game by Team Fight. They got the lead in team fights, or excuse me, they got the lead early game, and then just shut it down.
Mm-hmm. And every lane won. Ultimately, like it's hard. It's really hard to throw in every lane win. It's still possible, but it's very difficult. So I guess go ahead and get your votes in for player of the game for player 2. The Fleeingest of Pandas has posted it, and I don't necessarily expect the votes to say anything different. I know my vote would go to Front Lash. I think he played that lane very well, and he got himself snowballing to be able to get the rest of the map rolling through the mid game as well. With that, we now know what the semifinal matchups are going to be for next week. We're going to see Team Vi, who you just saw in action, will be taking on Comeback Kids, and Champion Spotlight Ashen, who won their quarterfinal a couple nights ago, will be taking on Grab Them by the Teemo. We don't yet have match dates because we just now confirmed who's playing who. But as always, y'all will know when they're happening once we know when they're happening. Keep an eye out for that.
Get donations in, boys.
Oh yeah.
Let's try to get that pool up. We're getting out of the semifinals.
4 teams remaining.
Dude, we're at 120. It would be cool to be at 150.
For sure.
Oh, also, give us a follow. I'm sure most of you already have.
Oh yeah.
Do we, you put the MVP vote up?
Yeah, Panda got it.
Can you link it again? Oh, too late.
Dude, Merman's actually beating Front Lash by 2 votes.
When are you getting your car? Weren't you
Y'all be trolling me.
Ooh, looks like Mirror Man's getting the 4 votes. Gonna maybe bring this one in here.
Well, we could probably go ahead and get Frontlash in here now anyway, because he was player of the game 1. I don't know where they're at, but I can message him. Oh, and I
Hey, guys.
believe it is the Frontlash.
What's going on?
Not much, dude. Congrats on the win and
Thank
the
you.
semifinal berth.
Yeah, man.
And it's looking like actually Mirrorman's going to be player of the game from game 2. So I don't know if I have him on my friends list. Do you want to pop over there and tell him to get over too?
Yeah. I'll go get him real quick.
All right, swag.
Hey.
Hello. Donde está la Mirrorman?
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he already made it. Okay, we're good.
I didn't see 2 people join. All right, cool. So welcome. I was already said to Frontlash, congrats on the victory. Congrats on the semifinal berth.
Thank you.
And Mirrorman, you were named player of the game for that game 2 for your 1-1-17 performance on the Lulu. So congrats.
Thank you very much.
And if anybody didn't know by now, we're gonna roll through some questions. Casters will ask some stuff. We'll figure it out. It'll be fun. It'll be a hoot. I'm
Fire away.
tired, so I'm rambling. So I'm gonna pass it along to Sebastian because I don't have one right now, and I need to think.
All right. Yeah, I got the first question. So, game 1 happened. Picks and bans. They went ahead. This is directly at you, Frontlash. Banned out the Rumble. Banned out the Fiora. Well, we pretty much all knew what was coming at this point with the Jace pickup. And you did an amazing work with Jace. I'm a little jealous. I wish I could play Jace, but that's besides the point. But what was y'all's plan going into game 1 with the team comp that y'all had, especially with that Jace top that you've already shown out, and it's been proven multiple times that you can play it. So what was the game plan centered around that pick, as well as the fact that you guys had a mid lane sub as well?
Yeah, so the mid laner was really good. He fell behind a little bit early on, but he really got back on his feet and started doing lots of damage throughout the rest of the game and really picked it up. It was really comfortable. Aurelium Soul player, and we kind of needed that control mage to help us out, so that was really helpful. As far as my Jace play, I'm pretty sure that's the second game I've played Jace in this league. I don't think I've been playing it a ton, but it was it was a good pick into Poppy. I kind of expected it because I didn't think they'd let me take Poppy, and Jace does all right into Poppy, but I couldn't. I didn't have very much kill pressure, and he did a really good job of kind of preventing me from doing much more than getting a CS lead on him. And even then, my CS lead wasn't as high as it could have been in the Jace versus Poppy matchup. So he actually played that really well early. I just got lucky and roamed and picked up a couple of kills. So
A couple, like 10.
well, the first few definitely helped me bully.
I know what you meant. I was just being silly.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
I got a question for Mirman.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
I know a lot of you've been showing a lot of like really strong play on these melee tank supports. And here, this second game, you pull out the Lulu, something that's a very different play style than the Alistair, which you played game one. Tell me a little bit about like for you personally, what's the trickiest thing transitioning from playing those melee engage oriented supports to like playing those backline enchanter type supports?
Well, for me, it's not really much of a switch because, like I'm actually used to playing those types more so than I am the melee tank. I just kind of at one point fell into that role really easily, and so that's just what I've been playing a lot. Um, so I mean, the main difference is just the mindset. I mean, positioning, knowing when you should and shouldn't go in, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's nothing like too drastic, really.
All right. I'll buy it.
Yeah, I got a question. So you guys had the sub game one. You came in and played Aurelian, and then Dylan came back and he played Aurelian. Is that just something that obviously both of them have comfort on, or is that just something that you guys thought your team knows how to play well around, so just might as well pick it up both games?
I think it's a little mix of both. Our sub actually was like torn between picking Sol or Ari, and spent quite a long, and that's why he accidentally picked Ari the first lobby. He forgot that he had picked Sol, so we had to break the lobby up. But yeah, he was on the fence about that one, but he's comfortable on both champions. So Sol was he did fine on, and then the second game it just fit our comp, and Dylan's also comfortable on it. They didn't ban it, so he said I'll just play Sol. So it just kind of happened. We didn't really plan to play Sol both games. It just fit into our comp well, and we do know how to play around it. So I'd say it's a little bit of both.
It's more of like a comfort pick for your team. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got one. If nobody else has one right this moment. So, looking towards semis, as you guys probably know already, you guys are going to be playing. Tell me a little bit about like what you guys are thinking about in that matchup in terms of preparation. Like, obviously, you don't have to name champs or like specific things, but just like, what are you guys going to do to prepare yourselves for that semifinal matchup?
So
Crush him.
Just give it to him good. You cut out. I didn't hear who you said we were playing, and
Comeback kids.
Okay. I'm not sure because they were team 3, right?
Yes.
I'm fairly certain that our game plan, like when we played them that week, was when we went the furthest away from our most traditional.
Because that was when you
style.
jungled.
Right. So I don't think we have a set in stone plan right now. It's going to be more on them to make a reactionary play because they're going into the series from an 0-2 standpoint. They have to come up with an answer either to that comp or to try to come up with a way to play against our more standard positions. So it's kind of the balls in their court sort of situation. We'll see. We're a good reactive team. So
I feel you. Panda? All right, good talk, Panda. Greg?
Sorry, typing
No,
on Facebook.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Sebastian?
No, yeah, I'm good.
All right. Well, congrats again, you guys. Well played series.
thank you.
Thanks.
And good luck in the semis.
Thanks.
Thanks, man.
And anyway, I believe now that should be about the end of our stream, unless there's anything else that I'm missing.
No, I think that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. We'll go ahead and keep you guys posted on the dates for the semifinals now that we know who is going against who at this point. I believe it's going to be, just to recap, it's going to be Team Vive versus Comeback Kids, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And Team Grab Them by the Teemo versus Champion Spotlight Auction.
Yes.
So, again, in case anybody is new here and you guys decided to catch us up for playoffs, go ahead and hit that follow button so that way you guys know whenever we go live. So that way you don't have to be pretty much posted up on our Facebook page the entire time trying to wait for these matches to get called out. You automatically know, and I believe we're mobile friendly as well, so you can go ahead and hit us up there as well in case you're driving. Well, not when you're driving, but if you're out somewhere and you really want to catch the game, you can go ahead and do that as well. But make sure to hit that follow button.
Yeah, so for Greg Gerg 7 Adler, Sebastian Light Pulse Alarcon, and Fleeing Panda, whose name is not going to be said because I didn't want to, Gnarls Barkley, we're going to sign out.
All right, peace, guys.
See you later.